All right, hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Vays, coming to you live from Dubai for our second stream from the city. And yeah, coming at an odd hour once again, but that's because I have so many conferences to speak at. So it's hard for me to do streams, at a normal hour like 9 a.m. Eastern. All right, let's go to the charts. And after this, I am off to yet another conference. All right, we will begin with the weekly chart. The weekly chart is looking very bullish. This is a pretty massive candle. And what is it back east? Should be Saturday already, right? No, it's Sunday already. Okay. So this is like late Saturday night going into Sunday morning. And yeah, this is looking like a crazy bullish candle. And this is why I try to focus a little bit more on a 4-day chart now, because it's just a little bit cleaner. And the 4-day chart got us into a 100% bullish allocation position, back at around 48,000. And we've gone up almost $10,000 per Bitcoin since then. Now, this entire run, since we rallied off of 30, there should have been a bullish allocation at every point, getting as low as 40% on my charts. And right here, I really should have gone lower, but I went against technicals a little bit because all the other factors were just too strong. And it looks like I pretty much won my bet with Joe Saz. We have sustained 55,000 in my opinion. Probably, if we close the 4-day chart closer to 56 than 55, then it will be pretty much undeniable that 55,000 has been sustained for a reasonable amount of time. And the question is, are we going higher? And let's take a look at the TA perspective. And now the weekly chart is going to close very bullish. We can peek at the oscillators. The RSI still has room to the upside. The MACD certainly has room to the upside. It's just getting started. And the CMF is looking very strong. We have the MRI has turned positive, but not yet activated a bullish trade. This is why it would have been nice to have more of a flat week this week, and then next week being the breakout week, but not everything's perfect. If this continues, so this is the 7, that is the 20, and that is the 50. The 20 period will not cross the 50 period, which is also very important. And right now, the weekly chart has the price above all 3 of my moving averages, and they're all rising, and they're all in sequence above each other. That is a very bullish sign. So everything is bullish across the board. The 4-day chart is certainly bullish. If the weekly chart is bullish, that's usually how it works. Not always, but usually. And let's look at the daily chart. I'm going to peek at the oscillators one more time. As you can see, the funding rate is just starting to go positive, but it's not even as positive as it was back in September. Like, there's still a lot of doubt on this bull run. And that is great because it opens up for more bull runs. The RSI is a bit overbought. The MACD has some room. The CMF looks pretty good, not as high as it was back in August, but it's looking better and it's still rising. The volume, however, is very low. The volume is tapering on this run up, and you can see the volume is just going down in general since the big spike. What day is that? May 19th. We're going to take a look at what the price did on May 19th. Pretty much since May 19th. Look at that. This is just a general trend, right? Like every peak is lower. That's not great. It's not really what you want to see. Volume is going down. What happened over here? Oh, this was like the China news, I guess, when the market started to really, really fall. It was one of these days. That's probably it. Yeah, that's the day. That was the capitulation-ish drop. Yeah, that's the big day right there. So the daily chart from the TA perspective, as you guys heard me say over the last few days, this is a very bullish pattern, very bullish. We had the MRI candle, which made the top and made a hammer candle, but the only way to solidify a hammer candle with a short trade is with the following candle trading below the hammer. This is what I teach in the on-demand videos, the TA class of the on-demand videos. When this eventually loads, computer's a little slow. Right here, the TA class, which is ideal in combination with the risk management class. And that's one of the things that I teach about that hammer candles. Sorry, the shooting star candles. What is wrong with me? I keep calling it a hammer. Hammer would be an upside down. It's a shooting star, guys. That is a shooting star candle, not a hammer. My bad. And you needed to trade lower than that. You did not. So because of that, if you are in a bullish position, that is the stop loss. And I know today's candle just got started and it's already a green star candle, but I'm almost already comfortable raising that stop loss to the bottom of today's candle because I do trust this rally and I expect this rally to be sustained, because if it's not, then this consolidation has not lasted long enough yet to have full confidence. And yes, we can still have a pullback. So that is why I would raise that stop loss up to 54,000, just below 54,000. At this point, if the price of Bitcoin, I'm going to drop it a smidge. Well, maybe I dropped it too much, but at this point, if you get, a couple of hours below 54,000, I believe that Bitcoin can correct back to the moving average. As long as it stays above that, I do see a breakout to the upside. So now what happens based on the MRI? Well, based on our MRI, we have a green star candle, and we just kicked off a new trend series to yet another MRI top. In addition, we kicked off the extension phase of extension A, B, and C. I'm not a huge fan of extension A, but it's there. It's useful, but not as much as extensions B and C. So right now I am bullish on the daily time frame. I am bullish on a 4-hour time frame, and I am bullish on the weekly time frame. Well, what else is there? There is the 4-hour time frame. Now look at the CMF on the 4-hour time frame. This is a little bit surprising because the price has just made a new swing high, I believe. What was the price here? The price here, the high was 56,116, and here it was 56,067. Okay, so it did not make a new swing high, but it's close. It broke 56 again. We're currently sitting very close to 56, but look at the CMF. Look how the CMF is declining on a 4-hour chart. The CMF is a combination of price and volume, and that is very heavy divergence. You can also see the MACD is dropping down and the volume is dropping down. These are bearish signs. Now, this can, of course, reverse. We can break out on a daily scale, all the way up to 62, which I think is where we're headed before a more critical pullback. But I don't like the oscillators on the 4-hour time frame, and it's coming into an MRI top. So you really want to be careful here. You want to be a little bit cautious. I did not see the CMF before I opened this chart 3 seconds ago. So this is of concern. This is not normal. You don't normally get a bearish CMF as the price is breaking out to a new high. That is very, very rare. I mean, but that's what happens when your volume is declining so badly as the price is rising. Okay, wait, 1 hour chart. Hey, Singh, thank you so much for your super chat. When are you expecting another buy the dip? Well, it's right here in the daily chart. I'm expecting another buy the dip after we get close to the all-time high. And then I believe there'll be a pullback to the low $50,000 area. Now, is that going to happen? I have no idea, right? But we are going up quite a bit. I still think there's a little more room, but then I think there will be a pullback before the big rise at the end of the year. Now, I would not be out completely. If I was to take profit, maybe 30%, maybe 40, but I'm going to trust the 4-hour chart and not rush in to take any critical profit yet. However, the short-term time frames are concerning, and the short-term time frames, it's like dominoes. You know, the short-term time frames fall first, knocking over the higher level time frames. And the 1-hour chart isn't very useful. Okay, GBTC, it's the weekend, so there's not much to say on GBTC, but I'm expecting GBTC to open nicely if we stay above 56,000 going into Monday's open of the market. Bitcoin dominance took a bit of a hit. Let's see what happens. Not really much to comment on. Gold, not really much to comment on gold. It's also the weekend, so I think I've commented on all of this. You guys know how bullish I am on oil. And the S&P, I'm still very cautious on. And if the S&P, you know, flirts with this moving average for a couple of more days, Bitcoin can, you know, have one more rally, and then it could drop with the S&P, because I'm still leaning towards an S&P drop. And I won't be bullish on the S&P until we break the prior swing high. That's pretty much it, guys. We have Understanding Bitcoin coming up. Here is our list of speakers. We're going to add Da Vinci Jeremy, who is a technical guy and knows how to set up nodes. He'll be joining us as well. And I'm still not sure if Alex Petrov or Adam Bach will make it. There's still maybes, but everyone else, oh, Alexandra can't make it either. It's just hard to fly out from the West Coast of Americas. And I don't think Kiara is going to make it either. She's also in the central US. But everyone else is going to be there, and we will help you make your nodes and teach you how to use wallets. All right, guys, that is it. Please follow the channel. Hey, thank you for the 100 people that subscribed, or like the 50 or 60 people. I had no idea. Mechanic told me how important it is to have 1,000 subscribers of a channel. I don't want to lose this channel. I don't want to lose the Understanding Bitcoin channel. So please subscribe. The link is in the video description. And if you're watching this and I get about 5,000 views, please subscribe to the Understanding Bitcoin channel just to get us over 1,000. And then this channel significantly lowers the risk of deletion. And that's it. You can support by going to the tonevays.com website with products and services. You can also check out the calendar. Today, I will be speaking at, I have to check my own calendar, the Expo. There is a Bitcoin conference at the Dubai Expo. It's Expo 2020. I know it's 2021, but the Expo was supposed to take place last year. They delayed it. And I will be speaking there. And tomorrow I'll have a one-on-one fireside chat at the Gulf Blockchain Summit about gold. So that will be very interesting as well. I'll tweet that out. And I'm also speaking at AIM Summit both days. Tomorrow morning, I'm at AIM Summit. Afternoon, I'm at Gulf. And then on Tuesday, I'm also at AIM Summit. Okay, so go ahead and check those out. All right, guys, that is it for me. Hopefully the mempool is fairly empty in the middle of the night. Completely. And I will see you all on the next one.